Buenos días, hoy como todos los domingos tenemos invitados especiales. Hoy nos acompaña el señor McDaniel, pero como este programa es en español, vamos a tener un traductor que es Romy Tavera, nuestro productor. Buenos días al Desayuno del Domingo, McDaniel.
Buenos dias, Aida. I'm happy to be here.
¿Quién es McDaniel?
Well, I am a resident of the city of Paterson, of course. I'm a homeowner in the city of Paterson. I love my city, and I'm a person that is striving to make Paterson better.
La ciudad de Paterson tuvo un caso fuerte en la alcaldía con el señor Torres en su administración. ¿Qué nos puede decir de eso?
Well, I believe that our city, the residents of the city of Paterson, are resilient people. We know how to bounce back. Yes, there were some problems with the prior administration, well-known things that were on national TV and gave our city a black eye. But I think right now we're in the stages of being able to rebuild. And we look at those mistakes that were made in the past, and we don't want to repeat those mistakes. So we have to be mindful with regard to who we put in these seats. It's very important who we elect as mayor, who we elect on our city council. All too often, we vote along the lines of things like tribalism, or the person from my church, or the person that I used to know, or my cousin, or things of that nature. We need to start electing the people that fit these particular positions, the people that will help move our great city forward.
Okay. ¿Qué ha aprendido en la política y qué lo ha hecho más inteligente?
Ken, what did you learn in politics that made you smarter?
Nice question. Thanks for the question, Ada. When you go into politics, oftentimes you may be naive about certain things. You see things happening on like the TV screen and on movies and such, and you think, well, these bad things can't be happening in my little city. But when you get into politics and you're really involved in it, you have to be aware of some of the negative aspects as well. People tend to always have an agenda. So they will present something to you in a nice, rosy way where you think, well, okay, that thing can't be bad. It must be all good the way he or she is presenting it. But you have to take a step back at all times and look at the angles from which people might be coming. So I'm more keen to that at this point. I'm more aware of it, having served on the city council for approximately 2 years. I served from 2012 to 2014. So I haven't been involved directly in the political arena since 2014. But when I do come back in 2018, I'm going to bring some of that experience that I learned back then to what I have to do moving forward.
Okay. ¿Qué hace falta en la ciudad de Paterson?
What is the city of Paterson missing?
Well, unfortunately, for many years, the city of Paterson has been missing a great deal. But one of the main things is ratables. Businesses and entities that are paying taxes that will add money to our revenue here in the city of Paterson, so we can do greater things, so we can add recreational facilities and we can increase the services that we offer to our residents. This is very unfortunate that over the years, over decades, we have not found a way to bring in more business and more ratables to the city of Paterson, and that's exactly what we need. Everything hinges upon that. We can clean up our streets if we had more ratables. We can hire our young men and women coming out of high school, coming out of college, if we had more businesses in our city. Drug programs, rehab programs, re-entry programs, all of these things take money. All of these things are needed. So we have to be able to bring in that revenue to the city of Paterson so we can institute some of these programs.
¿Por qué es la persona más adecuada usted para la ciudad de Paterson?
Why is Ken the right man for the city of Paterson?
Great question. Excellent question. I bring in a unique set of experiences and qualities that you don't often find in a candidate for political office. I've had experience in law enforcement. I was a probation officer for several years here in the city of Paterson for Passaic County Probation, where I gained valuable experience with regard to law enforcement. I work hand in hand with members of the Paterson Police Department. Currently, I serve as an administrator. I am a vice principal in a high school. I've worked in this capacity for approximately 15 years or so, maybe 16 years. And in that role, I deal with policies and things of that nature. I also deal with serving the public, whether they be students, parents, other constituents. So I'm familiar with all of these different things. And then, like I said earlier, I also served directly on the city council. So I know what it is to legislate. I know what it is to provide constituent services. I know what it is to work in a bureaucratic environment. So all of these things add up to a unique individual that is very well suited for this particular role.
¿Dónde los votantes pueden ir a informarse más acerca de eso?
Where can registered voters find more information about you?
The best place right now to find me online would be on Facebook. They can go to Ken McDaniel for City Council at Large on Facebook, and I have a lot of information with regard to what I've done in my past as far as my resume, and also what I've done on the City Council as far as legislation that I supported, legislation that I initiated and helped to move forward here in the city of Paterson. Moving forward, I will open my website again. More than likely, the address will be McDaniel, the number 4, Paterson.com. I just have to repay my tab from a few years ago. I doubt that anyone has that address. So more than likely, that will be my web address in about a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, look me up on Facebook. And I can also be reached at, if you want to send me an email, and I encourage all constituents to reach out directly. It is abetterpatterson@gmail.com. abetterpatterson@gmail.com.
Bueno, muchas gracias por venir al programa, al Desayuno del Domingo. Thank you for coming al Desayuno del Domingo today.
Thank you, Aida. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to coming back. Please have me come back, especially when I win this election on May 8th, 2018. Vote for Ken McDaniel. Thanks again.
Muchas gracias.
Right.
Gracias a ustedes, porque ya tenemos acá a Ken McDaniel, así que vamos a seguirlo en su página y vemos ese nuevo candidato a concejal online, Ken McDaniel. Así que no se muevan de ahí, que en breve regresamos.
I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm in love with your body.